He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad, and I saw the movie Ted 2. This is my teddy bear. His name is... crap, I forget his name. We're not very close. So Ted 2 is obviously the sequel to Ted that came out a few years ago with Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis. This one does not have Mila Kunis in it, so I shouldn't have even said that. But I remember seeing the original. I really loved it. I thought it was such a great idea. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, as a kid, who didn't want their teddy bear to come to life and talk to you and like interact with you and be your friend? And I just thought the original was so clever and different, and I loved the original. And I was kind of surprised they were coming out with the sequel, but I guess it did make a ton of money, and I just didn't know where they were gonna go with it. So the sequel basically stars Ted again, and he's now married, and basically the plot of the movie is him and his wife are trying to have a baby. And that is the plot of the movie. The original just had so much more going for it, and there were just so many more. I mean, the plot was kind of stupid too, but it just worked a lot more than this one did. I feel like they relied on a lot of the same jokes and a lot of the same humor, which makes sense, but something that really annoyed me was the fact that I feel like I had already seen the entire movie from the preview. I was literally able to guess exactly what scene would come next from recollecting the preview in my head. I was like, okay, well, this is what's gonna happen next because in the preview they showed this. So it was just very predictable to me, and I literally I laughed 2 times, like a full-on laugh. There was only 2 really funny scenes in it, and I remember seeing them in Family Guy, so they kind of just rehashed Family Guy scenes and put them in the movie, which was kind of weird. It involves a lot of spilling of stuff on a person. You know what I mean, if you've seen it. The charm of the cameos in the first one worked, but in the sequel, they didn't work. I felt like they didn't really further the story along. It was just kind of like, okay, so we're gonna take you out of the movie for about 2 minutes and do this kind of funny scene with Liam Neeson, and it's not gonna make any sense in the movie. We're just gonna put it in there and laugh. It just didn't work like it did in the first one, and I thought the cameos were kind of dumb. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about this movie anymore because people applauded at the end of this film, and I just realized it's not my type of comedy. I like a little bit more smart, and I don't know. I enjoy the first one, but this one was a miss for me, and I really didn't enjoy it. I mean, it had its funny moments, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it way more than I did, but I just thought the first one was far better, and I'm never going to watch this movie again in my entire life unless I'm bored on a plane flying to China and have 18 hours to kill. What? Again, it is called Ted 2, and I'm sure you've given me a thumbs down already on this movie review, but don't check it out. Just rent it and rent the first one and whatever, just done. I'm done. No more Ted. Goodbye. Dropping the bear. Oh, he's gonna get dirty and I feel bad now. Alright, I'll see you next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.